Every minute of every day, 1 in 5 people on our planet suffers hunger and poverty. Malnutrition is a factor in more than 16 million deaths a year, 30 a minute. A child under 5 dies every 2.5 seconds from malnutrition and preventable disease. At the dawn of a new century, the world is better equipped than ever to move toward eliminating hunger. But it won't be easy. Preventing more than 40,000 deaths a day will take some time, not to mention better farming and food technology.
The biggest test of the 21st century will be getting food to those who need it most. As a world-leading agri-processor, the Archer Daniels Midland Company does not take this challenge lightly. What better time for surplus-producing nations to unite? Together, we have the knowledge and the technology. We have the modern food systems to ease the pain known by far too many as hunger. What we don't have is time to waste.
At Pennzoil, we know brutal driving doesn't just take place on a racetrack. It begins at the end of your driveway. You stop, you go. You stop, you go. If this reminds you of your commute, we recommend you use Pennzoil motor oil. Pennzoil, formulated for today's stop-and-go driving.
Morning, Bob. Morning, Henry.
Stop, go, Pennzoil. Next time you purchase Pennzoil motor oil, get a free subscription to your favorite magazine. See store for details.
With formidable strength, a distinctly individual style, and the strongest V8 in its class, this is the most powerful Sierra in GMC's history. Sierra gives you the style to stand apart from the herd, and the power to pull it. Sierra by GMC, putting you comfortably in command.
We're going in search of history and the glory that was Rome.
Think about what the Romans did. Incredible. They imposed the Roman peace.
Pax Romana lasted 4 centuries and over essentially all of modern Europe and a good part of northern Africa.
I like Augustus' Caesar. The intelligence and the kind of insisting upon an educational thing to be.
The saying that prevailed at the time was at the height of the Emperor's Hadrian's reign. A virgin could ride naked on a horse along the Appian Way, carrying a bag of gold, and no one would harm her. That's pretty good.
Visit the History Channel website and hear more about history. It was the age where gangsters became hometown heroes and Union strikers paid with their lives. A chapter in time when Americans were striking back. As we move towards a new millennium, look back at an event that brought a nation to its knees and the strength that helped rebuild it. Join Mario Cuomo for a special presentation, The Great Depression, tonight at 9 Eastern, 10 Pacific on the History Channel.
The Catacombs of Rome returns on In Search of History. To step down into a Roman catacomb is to enter Origin, headed Christianity's foremost teaching academy before being excommunicated and dying in prison.
Next time, call Allied!
Allied, utterly obsessed with the care of your belongings.
Come on, baby, let's see what you got. It's gonna be huge. This is gonna be huge.
It's the bargain of the month from Coast to Coast, Superstar, and True Value. This month, there's lots to cheer about with a 6-outlet power strip, a Rubbermaid trash can with wheels and a locking lid, or a 1-gallon gas can.
Go, baby! Go, baby! Go, baby! I told you it was gonna be a gas can. You got the gift. Thank you. Go.
Bargain of the month. It's a very, very big deal.
Yeah!
How come these things are so impossible to put on?
The cargo area inside the new Audi A4 Avant.
Remember the first time we did this?
Converts to a totally flat surface in seconds.
Oops.
It's for people who've fallen in love with the blast-to-drive A4 sports sedan, but could use a little more room.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, I love it in the morning.
Audi A4 Avant. Get ready for the ride of your life. These are true action adventures. Striving to match the Royal Navy, Hitler launches a warship built to cause havoc in the Atlantic. Then in Norway, radio spies thwart German war efforts by reporting to the British SIS. Hunt the Bismarck and Fjord Watchers on True Action Adventures. Tonight at 10 Eastern, 11 Pacific on the History Channel.
Cedar, pine.
Every new employee at Flood goes to my little wood school.
Hey, it's fun! It's mandatory.
Wood is porous, like a bunch of straws. That's why we have to protect the inside, too.
At Flood, we've created a whole line of great wood care products by creating a whole company of wood care experts.
Oak, pine, cedar, redwood.
Okay, to protect and beautify wood. Anybody?
CWFUV.
I knew that one.
Flood, how wood should be treated.
It's tax season again. Will you file your return with confidence or with crossed fingers? The Wall Street Journal's tax guide can help, and it's free with 10 weeks of the journal for just $3.90 a week. Call now for the Wall Street Journal, 800-758-7722.
The Catacombs of Rome continues on In Search of History. There was a time in antiquity when it was said that all roads led to Rome, into the sarcophagi of their ancestors, while Christians dipped linen strips through holes in martyrs' tombs to make contact with the bones inside.
Oh, don't forget your appointment.
Yeah, I got it, 2 o'clock. The suit's cool, right?
Looks great.
Sweet little baby.
Did you see Dave's new car?
Yeah, I saw Dave's new car. I was thinking maybe we could get a minivan.
If the word minivan scares you, just say Odyssey from Honda. It handles like a car, so it's fun to drive, and it looks great.
What?
This is it.
Hi, Mike. What can I do for you?
This is my life.
The moment of truth.
I know just what you're looking for. Don't worry.
When all those hard-fought ideas are entrusted to someone else.
Is that all right?
For 200,000 businesses a day, the choice is clear.
What do you think?
This is great.
They know with this dedication, this color technology, their work is in the right hands. Kinko's, the new way to office.
Researching the prisoner's cell, hoping for a clue to his identity. The man hidden behind the mask. A mask he was sentenced to wear for life. Why? 300 years later, his crime is still a mystery. What did he know that could scare a king? The Man in the Iron Mask, on In Search of History. Tomorrow at 8 Eastern, 9 Pacific, on the History Channel. Is this the face of an innocent man?
Irish eyes are smiling on the History Channel with 3 days of green. Celebrate all things Irish. 3 days of green. Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday evenings on the History Channel.
A Suncoast Toyota special event.
The Camrys are coming, direct from Georgetown, Kentucky.
By train, by truckload, by the hundreds.
The biggest Toyota shipments ever, direct to the Suncoast Toyota dealers.
Extra shipments mean record savings.
No down payment on any new Toyota.
Or drive 98 Toyota Camry LE, air automatic, $229 a month.
Or buy the #1 selling car of the year, Toyota Camry, $17,413.
Extra shipments
mean record savings.
At Gettle Toyota Bradenton.
Toyota of Sarasota.
Kramer Toyota of Venice.
You're invited to share the dream with HGTV's Coastal Dream Home Special. This February, journey to South Carolina's Bermuda Bluff Island for a tour of this one-of-a-kind dream home, built especially for HGTV with the help of Coastal Living magazine. We'll examine the design and construction of this southern beauty and explore nearby Atlantic sea islands and landmarks. Brought to you locally by
Rugs as Art, Sarasota's Area Rug Superstore.
The Catacombs of Rome returns on In Search of History. At the same time that the ancient Christians of Rome were tunneling a maze of catacombs beneath their city to put Christian symbols on the shields of his men, his subsequent conversion to Christianity changed the history of the world.
We're so glad you're coming, dear. She's on her way.
And Grandpa can't wait to see you.
Here she comes.
It's uncommonly fast and fun to drive. And it makes quite an entrance.
Grandma! Grandpa! I'm here!
The Eclipse, one of the family of sports cars from Mitsubishi.
Ozone Monday is gonna be big. And you're the producer, but the director. First he wants a monsoon, then a blizzard, so you call UPS for the most guaranteed delivery options. You need the gowns for the wedding scene in 3 days. The mechanical pigs, second day by noon. And the stars psychic healing tapes, thank you, 8 a.m. Is there a happy ending? 2 words, acceptance speech.
From the effects of wind and water, we are losing the fertile topsoil that took nature thousands of years to create. The 1930s Dust Bowl warned us all that food cannot be grown without topsoil. Today, American farmers are leading a change in the way they work the land so they can feed the world's growing population. Instead of the old methods of plowing, many use no-till farming, which leaves the soil virtually undisturbed, reducing erosion by as much as 90%. Stalks and leaves help to hold the soil in place, improving wildlife habitat and keeping our waterways cleaner. Conservation efforts now save nearly 1 billion tons of soil a year.
As stewards of the land, farmers have a duty to preserve Mother Earth. And as a leading agri-processor, the Archer Daniels Midland Company salutes no-till farmers for making a difference in the lives of people now and for generations to come.
Move these troops to the front and retreat back to France.
Now we have enough room to see what's on the History Channel tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 8 Eastern, 9 Pacific, who is the man behind the Iron Mask? The answers as we go in search of history. Then the History Channel special presentation, The Great Depression Continues, followed by the private war of Ike and Monty on History Undercover.
I'll be the biggest general in history.
On Movies in Time, you get more than the movie. From history's experts to those who were there, you get the real story.
I was hoping and praying, but never thought I'd see him again.
6 the World Series. It's a staggering thought to think of.
Was hit right here inside the head like an egg shrapnel.
True stories, real people.
I believe that I would survive.
More than the movie. Movies in Time. Friday and Saturday nights on the History Channel.
The Catacombs of Rome continues on In Search of History.